Hi, everybody. I hope you're all doing well today. It's so nice to see you all. And then we can get started on our presentation featuring finance tracking applications. So I know many of you have probably seen this one before, but I think it's a really good topic to redo because there's lots of great information. So to get started, what do finance tracking apps actually do? These applications can help you to track your personal finances and also give you a better idea of where your money is actually going when you're spending it. They can also help you to find ways to save and even create budgets so that you can plan better for yourself and how you're spending your money. The apps are usually designed for personal budgeting, but some apps also can help you track credit card balances and money in banks and brokerages as well. And so you always want to be cautious when you're budgeting your money on how much you're spending on things like applications. So you might be wondering, do these apps actually cost anything? And you'll be happy to hear that many apps with limited features are indeed free. There are some other applications and softwares that offer more tools and features, but these come at different costs and price points, and they may be either monthly or yearly. So if you're really using an application with lots of features and it's giving you super detailed analyses of things such as your spending, you will have to pay a price. So there are some differences between a budgeting application versus accounting software. So basically, budgeting apps can be downloaded onto your mobile device, such as a phone or a tablet, and then you can use it on the go. Whereas most accounting softwares don't have this kind of option where you can use it on a smaller device or really any other device other than a computer. Budgeting apps generally have fewer features in comparison to these accounting applications and softwares. And also, accounting softwares usually have a cost associated with them, while many budgeting apps are free and more for your personal use. So now we're going to do a bit of a deeper dive into the best budgeting apps and what they offer. And then we're going to go through one in particular to get a better sense of how it works. Firstly, why NAB? You Need a Budget is hyper-focused on creating a budget that will save you the most money as possible. This is a paid application at a fee of $98.99 per year, or also known as $14.99 a month. And there is indeed a 34-day free trial as well, so that you're not just going straight into paying this large price. You can get your feet wet first and figure out what it's all about. It functions by syncing your financial accounts, and then it will analyze and find ways for you to create a budget to save money. It is also available on Macs, Windows, iOS, Android, and even Amazon Echo devices. So it has a very wide compatibility and range of different devices you can use it on. Next is Envelopes, which is by Finicity. This application uses what is known as an envelope system, which helps you to save and budget your money. You create these sorts of envelopes that are virtual, and then you label each one for specific expenses and costs. So you're divvying up the money between each envelope for what you want to spend it on. This is more of a manual budgeting application than others, and analyzing your spending beforehand to help you create a budget is also available. There are several monthly plans available for you with a range of cost that goes between $5.97 a month and $19.97 per month as well. Next is an application called Quicken, and this is a subscription that's based on budgeting software and features the ability to create a budget as well as pay bills, and also create and track investment budgets that you have. And then you can work around it in conjunction with retirement accounts and even make budgets easier for you to make if you have a small business or even if you're managing property as well. Quicken is available at different yearly price points, which depends on your needs. And there is currently a promotion for new users, along with a 30-day free trial so that you know what you're getting yourself into. And of course, we would definitely recommend to do the free trial before paying the large sum of money. So here are the price models for Quicken. You can see that it wants you to find the best product for you. So you may want to manage your finances in 5 minutes per week, and that comes with this cost, $47.88. Or if you want to organize your basic finances, that will be $35.99. If you want the deluxe version, which helps you to manage your finances and investments, then you can get it for 40% off right now for $31.19 per year. If you want the premier version, which is known as best value, it will help you to maximize your finances and investments. And it's currently 40% off, so you can get it for $46.79 if you buy it now. And then there's also home and business, which is $62.39 at the moment, and it helps you to manage home, business, and rentals as well. And then below, you can see the features that are associated with each different type of Quicken subscription that you get. So you may be able to have different platforms. So you could have mobile and web app or the desktop application. Also, you can manage your money anywhere in some cases, when in other cases, you have to sync it with the application. And then also there is free phone and chat support for these 3 subscriptions, but then also you would have to get premium support if you have Premier or Home and Business. Next is Acorns, and this is a type of savings or investment application that tends to focus on right now, whether it's automatically rounding your purchase to the next dollar and setting that money into the account or portfolio, or even putting money aside for Acorns from your regular bank account. It invests the money into several index funds automatically, and it also allows you to manage the type of portfolio, like aggressive investments or moderate investments, allocating funding, and also what the investment is put into. You can invest in an Acorns retirement account or saving for kids, grandkids, and family. So there are lots of different features of Acorns. It does have a monthly cost, which is a singular personal account for $3 a month or a family account for $5 per month. And it also has a non-traditional checking account that focuses on combining the savings features of the application and also the investing portfolio to give users cash back when spending on certain items or at certain stores. Another great application is called Credit Karma. This platform allows users to look up their credit history and current score, and even their recent activity to be able to keep up to date and further look into what financial product one may be eligible for, depending on their score and also their debt. Finance products can include loans, such as auto loans, credit cards, and even personal loans as well. And one of the final applications, or I believe the final one, is called Mint. And this is a free app from the makers of TurboTax and also QuickBooks. If you are looking into using Mint, you have to sync all of your financial accounts or the ones that you want to track and have information on. The application allows you to track your spending and therefore helps you to create a budget and set goals for yourself. You can even sign up to receive daily notifications, weekly, or even monthly notifications, depending on your spending habits and what you plan to do. We will go a bit further into this application, so we're going to go over signing up for and using Mint. The first step is to create an account, and you can see in this first screenshot here in the center of the screen where the arrow is pointing, you would click on this blue button. From there, to create your account, you have to provide your email and a password, as well as the region that you're living in and your phone number. And this will be where you'll type in all of that information into the various fields. Then you will have to provide your name and also tell the app what your financial goal is in order to get the most out of it. So you would type your name right here in the text box. And then it's asking Macaulay, what gets you most excited? So if you want to be more in control of your budget, if you want to crush your debt, if you want to be more aware of your spending habits, or maybe if you're not sure and you just are overwhelmed with your money or your finances, then you can also click that option as well. The last step of creating your account is to link it to your bank account. And this allows the app to analyze and categorize your spending. So you will have to connect it in, whether it's to TD Bank, RBC, Scotiabank, etc. You'll be able to connect all of that information to the application. From there, you can then see the total of your net worth, your cash, credit, and investment totals. And you'll also be able to see all of your recent transactions that have been made. Additionally, you can use the goals section to start setting goals for your spending if you really are focusing in on saving or just being more aware of where your money is going. So this is a screenshot taken from the overview homepage, and you can see your net worth and all of those other important aspects of your spending, and then also transactions are just below that. And then to the right of the screen, you can see the goals, which is below the transactions, so that you can set goals. If you want to kickstart your financial well-being, you will, of course, have to connect your account first, but you can set very effective and manageable goals as well. You can also set bill reminders so that you never forget a payment, which is a super helpful feature of the application. You can make your budget in the budget section, and you can also use the cash flow section of the app to see how much you have coming in and going out. The spending section breaks down your spending into different categories as well to give you the best possible overview of where your money is going. So each of those features that are underlined here, budgets, cash flow, and spending, are all little portions of this overview page as well. So you can go to budgets, you can go into cash flow, and then the spending shows you a little diagram or visual of what your money is being spent on, whether it's transportation, bills and utilities, food and dining, shopping, entertainment, etc. So there's lots of great information that you can receive from the app. Now we will talk a little bit more about reviewing your spending. Once your financial institution has been added to Mint, you will be able to see the breakdown of all of your spending. So you'll be able to see if it's uncategorized, if it's part of your home costs, bills and utilities, and again, food and dining. And this is particularly for 1 month. So you can really see how much you've spent, and it will also tell you the total that you've spent so far that month. More on setting goals. You can join the 5K Savings Challenger, or if you want to create your own goal, you can also do so instead by clicking on Create a Goal instead. But there are thousands of Minters, so users using the application who are trying to save $5,000. So if you also want to try to do that, it's kind of a fun thing that you can do, and it will, of course, benefit you a lot. Then you can join in on the challenge as well. To create your own goal, you will start by selecting the type of goal that you're looking to set. There will be a list of preset goal types to choose from, such as if you want to save for a trip, if you're preparing to retire, if you're saving for a car, etc. So you can see some of the options include boosting your financial health, strengthening your future, so whether that's saving for school, a home, retirement, or even something special like a gift or going on a trip. Once you select your goal category, you will next need to name your goal so that you can keep track of it. And then you will choose how much you want to save in order to reach this goal. So you need to put a quantity on it in order to, of course, work towards the goal. And it will just ask you the name of your goal on a screen that looks like this screenshot. And then you would also put in the cost just after you put in the name. The last step is to choose when you want to achieve this goal by, and it's definitely recommended to put a time limit on your goals just to make sure that you're achieving them and you're moving towards them. So you can put a target date on whatever suits you best. It will then tell you how much you will have to save per month in order to reach this goal, which makes it a lot more achievable as it kind of breaks it down and it doesn't seem as scary to just automatically start saving $1,000 or how much you're trying to save. And then to create the goal, you want to finalize the entry and click on this blue button here called Create Goal. Next, we will go over how to set bill reminders. In order to do this, you want to click on the Bill Reminder tab in the application. It looks like this screenshot here. You'll just click on the arrow. And then next, you add your description, the amount, and when the reminder should be set for. And then you can click on Add. So you would write, maybe I need to pay my rent. Then you would put the amount it costs, and then when you want it to start reminding you, whether it's a week before, a day before, a few days before, just so that you will have adequate time in order to actually fill the bill. So to complete the process, you then click on Add in the top right-hand corner. You can also create budgets, and to do so, you click on the Create a Budget button, and it looks like this screenshot to the right. You will then list your monthly income, and if you do not have a monthly income, you can always select on I don't have a monthly income. So that's another option, but it will prompt you to type in your income, but you can always click on the button at the very bottom of the screen if this does not apply to you. You will then add your monthly expenses by clicking Add an Expense, and then the app will give you suggested amounts based on what it analyzes your spending habits to be. So based on how much you shop, if you go out for food and dining, or any other costs that you may have, it will try to put that into different categories for you that is most realistic for you, but also will help you to budget your money properly. Once your budget has been created, you will then see the breakdown of how you are doing on your budget throughout the month. It will show progress bars, and this will just be how much of your monthly budget you have already spent. And if you need to be cognizant of being more careful on how much you're spending in a certain category, you'll be able to track that as well. And this screenshot just shows an example of October 2020. Maybe we wanted to spend a certain amount on shopping, and it's saying we have $633 left. So it's good to know and kind of conceptualize how much money you have to spend and what you have set out to spend in order to stay inside of your range. Privacy and security. The app is in fact safeguarded with a 4-digit code so that you are the only one who can view your account. You can also enable touch identification if you choose to do so. And if your mobile device is ever lost or stolen, you can delete all of your account information remotely in order to avoid anybody getting into the Mint application. There's also multi-factor authentication available and even security scanning. If you want to look at the application's FAQs or frequently asked questions, you can click on the link here, and you can definitely learn more about the security and privacy policies as well. So thank you so much for listening. If you'd like to learn this lesson with a Cyber Seniors mentor, please go to the website or call the phone number to register for a one-on-one phone session. And we also do host weekly tech drop-in sessions from 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time every Thursday, which everyone is welcome to attend.